The best way to experience Final Fantasy is Draft! Wait, come back! Draft is fantastic and Daddy will guide you through it. While we pick the cards for a deck here, let me tell you how to play against the best Magic players in the world. You do what we're doing today, playing Magic Online Draft at 3 in the morning. That's when all the real pros are on. No, not whatever this is.
The champion of Pro Tour, Modern Horizon.
I'm talking about these pros, Magic players from shithole countries. Now Daddy would not want to name any countries, as to not offend anyone. But if you were to name some shithole countries, you would probably name Cambodia, the Philippines, the country of Africa. Why are they the best players in the world? Because if you win a Magic Online Draft and make $40 US, for some people $40 is whatever. But if you live in a shithole country, $40 US is insane. So by playing at 3 in the morning US time, the competition will be insane. So after getting past crazy good cards, this is what a masterpiece looks like. The feeling I get looking at this deck, I'd imagine is the same feeling you get walking into the Big Dick Porno audition, and you're the only black person there. Daddy's not racist, I promise. I'm just saying that this deck has BBC energy. Let's go through the cards. We have some solid removal, a kill spell, and for 4 mana we can exile, and also make more mana. We also have one counter spell, which prevails. To keep us alive, we have some weenies that get bigger later. There's Ultras, which can tap down some creatures when we play non-creature spells. We also have a Flying Cat, good on offense and defense, because it has Agilance, and gets buffed by artifacts. There's one more piece for removal, a new Saga creature. It's a 3/3 flyer, and when it enters, we deal 4 damage attack creature, and on the following turn, we give a creature flying. But then on the third turn, the Saga creature dies. This means that this creature can only attack once, although we could reanimate it with Evil Reawakened, which brings back a creature with 2 counters. And now for the best part of our deck, the threats. So many good bombs. We have another Saga creature, which stuns things and draws its cards. There's also Ultima, which takes out lands. There's Lock Hole, with Death Touch and Lifelink, and loots when it deals damage to player. Then there's Juicy Jill. When she enters, she bounces a permanent, and then for 5 mana, she flips into 4/5, doing all these abilities. And then after the third one, she flips back to the front side, and bounces another permanent. Then there's Squall Seed Mercenary, which gives an attacker double strike, and can reanimate permanents. Then there's Ultimecia. When it enters or attacks, it surveils 2, and then for 8 mana, with 8 cards in graveyard, she flips into 7/7 and gets an extra turn. Then there's Ninja Blades. It has Job Select, so when it enters, it makes a 1/1 creature and attaches to it. It gives a +1/+1, and when it deals damage to player, we draw and discard, and our opponent loses life, equal to the mana value of this card to card. This set has a lot of Job Select cards. They're basically just creatures that count as non-creatures, and can equip something else later. And that's basically the deck. It's so beautiful. But can this deck beat the best players in the world? Off we go to find out. Be sure to stick around, because we're doing a giveaway. And off we go. Opening hand's okay, we'll keep. We draw more removal, and we'll play Coral Fun Digs. And they choose not to grab removal. How strange. We'll swing or 2 and pass. Oh, they have removal. And they make a wizard that pings. Who is blue? We'll hold up counter and pass. They try to play an equipment creature, but we'll counter, keep both on top. And our opponent's butt cheeks are in trouble. We'll recycle. And with 3 mana, play Juicy Jill, bouncing the wizard. And for 5 mana, we can flip Juicy Jill and make a creature unblockable. Oh, never mind removal. That's so racist. 4/5 for us, and nothing to stun. We'll still play it anyway. Oh, they have removal. That's some really good removal, because they get 3 treasures. It'll flip into a 5/6. We'll put out Pussy. They play a 3/2. Oh, more land. Swing for 1, and then we'll pass. They have 6 mana. With 7, they can flash us back. We take 3, and dig some more. Finding removal, it seems. We have Lock Hole. We'll play it. They return removal to hand. That's a lot of flashback stuff. So much for Cole. We take 3, and they have their second treasure. Land. We'll hold up removal again and pass. They get back more removal, but then they pass. We'll give our opponent something to kill. Play Ultros. Circle Power. Making a wizard. Buffing and giving lifelink. They take out Ultros, and we go to 9. Oh, more land. Alright, play Garuda. Hold up removal again and pass. This thing. It draws them a card. We'll send it to Jesus. They play a rat and a cat for us. Might as well swing in the air. Play our cat and pass. And still more removal. We take 2. Xenos. Wiping their own creature. So it flips into an 8/8. We'll have to exile it. Play our 4/4 and pass. Oh, and digs. They have 7 cards left in deck though. They dig some more. They just really want removal, I guess. Who knows Sentinel? Swing for 4. Play Sentinel and pass. Triple Triad. A 2/1. And this enchantment and play stuff from top of deck. Ninja Blade's nice. So here's what we'll do. Play Blades. Equip here. Nut for 9. Opponent takes it. Oh, we discard a land though. Their opponent survives. Equip here and pass. Now let's see how bad they hit us with this enchantment. Oh, they do have removal. He's not good. We'll sack our hero. And this thing's about to flip. We take 2. And this big hoe flips. So they can give indestructible. And of course we draw a land. Okay, we'll play defense. And hope they mill out. They find a creature. Block with this. Opponent has 0 cards left in deck. Oh wait, they pump. Ah, shoot. With 0 cards left in deck, they deal lethal. On turn 17. Wow. Going into game 2, since they have so much removal, we'll bring in the Token Makers and we'll ask them to. Opening Sun, we'll keep. Play Sentinel. Removal. Play Ninja Blades. And they play Rat. Play Cole. And we'll pass. Opponent passes. Squall. Nice. But perhaps too early for that. Let's swing out. Opponent blocks. And there's removal. We'll make an artifact and pass. More removal. And there's reanimation. So we will play Squall. More removal. Ooh, Squall. Into land. We'll reanimate. And more removal. This hoe flips. We'll play this. Stun this. And triple triad. Stun that hoe again. Equip here. Swing for 5. Opponent jumps. And you could hold a counter. But you have a lot of mana. So put out Cole instead. Our opponent finds removal. Lose Cole. And they play our 2/2. They flash back. Give haste. We'll draw 2 cards here. Oh, drawing all lands. Wonderful. And this thing's annoying too. I think their deck might actually be unbeatable. How they get all these cards? Make a 5/5. I dig. Oh, holy shit. A buff. Dealing 10. Oh my gosh. That was round 1. Oh my goodness. This is so hard, but we'll persevere. Opening hand, we're missing black. We'll keep. We'll dig. Who's swamp on top? Play the swamp. And play coal. Opponent makes a 3/3. We'll remove it. Number 2. And discard a land. Oh, this guy. When a creature attacks alone, it gets double strike. And then you cast instants and sorceries from graveyard. So here's what we'll do. Play our flying cat. And bend over and take that damage. But first we'll swing. Wait, what? Why would they? Well, why? Oh, we have Death Touch? Oh, our opponent's illiterate. Alright, hold it, counter, and pass. They try for Diabeto, but no diabetes today. Graveyard 2 lands for 5 mana. We'll reanimate. Opponent mills 4. Any creature they mill will come onto the battlefield. They have a second Diabeto, and it goes back to hand. Oh, one opponent concedes. Just as we draw Squall. Oh, when they concede the match. Alright, so it's on to the final match. Opening hand's okay, we'll keep. Opponent plays a 1/1. So it'll be a 2/1. We'll play Soul's Gonna Pass. Another one. Swing for 2. Yeah, we'll trade. We'll play Coral and pass. They make a 3/3. They swing. We'll walk the 2/1. Boom, counter. We'll hold a counter and pass. They try for Chocobo, but we'll counter. We take 3. We remove the token. Opponent passes. Play Ultimisia. We these lands. And we also have Juicy Jill in hand. Gilgamesh. When enters our attacks. They dig for equipment. Dang. They have quite the board now. And every time Gilgamesh attacks, they dig for more equipment. Shoot. We could balance our token. Or just play a 4/4. 4/4 seems okay. Zidane. Gaining control of the creature. That's bad. They definitely have us. So game 2 it is. Going into game 2, so we're going to tap thing, and that's game 2. Opening hand is a great curve. We'll keep. Ultima. Play Curl. And they play 1/1. That gets buffed. Play our Flying Cat. And swing for 2. They swing for 1. Oh, they have removal. We'll play Ring this turn. And go for Ultima next turn. Removal. Taking out our creature. More lands. 7 mana. Play Ultima. Didn't plan on messing up the land. Oh, they have the second one though. Smuggler's Cooter. That's pretty good. More land. Swing for 4. Bundle the land. And then pass. No more land, not fair. I refuse to be pregnant. Wait, but no. No. We were supposed to have on Cooter. Oh, Magic Online. We'll destroy the Cooter then. Oh, my wrong concedes. Okay. So we must sell things game 3. Opening hand, no land swaps them all. 1 land. So if we can draw another. We can filter. I suppose we'll keep. 2 lands. Still only islands though. Opponent plays Smuggler's Cooter. More land, nice. We'll dig. That is land, but this is half land. I guess beggars can't be choosers. Well, why do they have to have Copter? They dump infantry for life gain. Well, we better play something. We'll play our cat. Opponent swings. Block here. And removal. They have a cat. 2 lands. So here's what we'll do. Play Garuda. They got their 2/1. And here comes the Cooter. We'll definitely trade. Put that in front of their Cooter. More lands. So for 5 mana. Reanimate our cat. And now we have 3/5 to block. Oh, Zidane. Stealing our creature for a turn. So their cat lost the buff. We're at 5 life. Play Cole. They've regained the buff. We'll swing. Now we really gotta play defense. Ash. Which digs on attacks. Equip there. And opponent passes. Ooh, bounce, wonderful. Well, first flashback to draw. That's good too. Maybe not so good in this position. Yeah, she'll keep it. We'll then swing. Mostly for lifelink. Opponent trades. We'll then bounce Ash. And we're still alive at 7. Catch a fish. If that flips, they can sack an artifact to buff the board. Removal, wonderful. Remove the fire. Swing for 3. And play our blades. They drew swords. So this thing flips. They buff there. But are too afraid to attack. Even more land. We'll equip our flyer. Swing for 4. Look at the loot. Dump land. And now flip Juicy Jill. Play with 4/5. Jill flip back eventually. Want to buff the board. But they're too afraid to attack. Another cat for us. Swing for 4. Oh, that's good. Dump the land. And for 8 mana. We'll surveil. Graveyard all these. Play another cat. And we could flip this next turn, which would give us an extra turn. Ooh, Gilgamesh. They're really making us work for this. Oh, now they have a flyer. Shoot. They buff the board. Opponent swings. We'll have to jump 1. But there's still hope. On our turn, Juicy Jill will flip. Bounce for flyer. We'll swing for 5 in the air. We draw. Ooh, big money. Discard this. Our opponent takes 2. And our opponent sees what we see. We can flip Ultimisia, which gives us an extra turn. And with that extra turn, we have exactly lethal. We need that 3/0. So Daddy's gonna study hard and try again. Apparently the players we drafted with were fat phobic because they passed us a whopping 5 fat chocobos. A 4/4 for 5 mana when it enters. Make a 2/2 that gets buffed by lands. And on the next turns, it gives our whole board trample, which means this diabetic can attack twice. And because we have a lot of birds, it flips into this 2/2, searches for a land, and when a land enters, it buffs all of our birds. For even more birds, we have this tiny chocobo, which gets permanently buffed by lands. And one more bird, Chocomog, which buffs our board and can also attack twice. Then there's Fenrir, searches for a land when it enters, then buffs a creature spell, and can even draw us a card. For our second wolf, we have the Mana Dark Torgal, and when we cast a human, it gets a 1/1 counter priest wolf we control. We have 3 very cool humans, Verdief, which filters our hand, and can reanimate sagas. Then there's Lightning Army of 1, with first strike trample and lifelink, and when she damages the player, she doubles all their damage. Then there's Walter and Fran, buffing vehicles, and it can give vehicles an extra combat. We have 2 vehicles, Adventurous Airship, which draws and discards on attacks, and Magitech Armor, a 4/4 that nuts out a weenie. Then there's 2 pieces of removal, a 4/4, a weenie that digs for land, lands, a 2-1 flyer, and coral to tap. That's a deck. And now off we go to see if we can get the 3-0. Opening hand's great, we'll keep. Ah, shoot, we're playing against this player. Experiment 1. They've trophied 4 times already. We'll dig for land, finding a dual land. Opponent digs, and they pass on a removal card. That's unusual. We'll make a birdie, and swing for 1. Lock hole, with Death Vision lifelink. Number 3, and play both here. Opponent swings, we'll definitely trade. And Namazu Trader, we'll play Chocobo, and then we'll pass. And then a 4-color deck with Torgal, and this thing that comes back from graveyard. We can swing with Diabeto, we'll do that. Play another, and then we'll pass. They return 2 creatures to hand, and play Lock Hole. This time a 3-4, and then they pass. We search for land, and buff. Play Rydia, followed by land. Ooh, fetch Chocobo. Look how strong our board is. We'll swing out. And we take game 1. Going in game 2, let's be more aggressive. Bringing 1 pump still, last game 2. Opening us go, we'll keep. More land. Play a map. Ooh, and Rydia. That's huge. As long as she doesn't die. The discard's really nice. Opponent digs for land. No, removal. Lands for us though. We'll play lands. And Kuja. That makes a wizard every turn, so we'll take it out. Bye bye. Slunker 2 and pass. Opponent passes. Slunker 2. Player for 4. Oh, removal. Opponent passes. Land good. Slunker 2. And play fat ass. What is our opponent doing? Oh, this thing an 8-8. Giving our creature type 10 diabetes. Ooh, another. Play that one. Then we'll pass. Opponent gains 3 life. Ooh, that thing. Daddy has a plan. Play Chocobo. Play Coral. Then we'll pass. Summon Titan. So they have a 7-7. This bird flips. So we find a land. Let them play Fenrir. Buff some more. Oh my gosh. Supposed to tap down their big creatures. Oh, magic online. We'll swing out anyway. We block like this. And survive at 5. Ah, shoot. We're close to lethal. We gotta wait 1 turn. So we'll pass. We buff their big boy. Making it a 21-21. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. This is so dumb. We'll block like this. Survive at 2. Oh my goodness. Darn these magic online misclicks. So in game 3, we aggroed them out with vehicles. So the first one's down, now it's on to the next one. Opening is acceptable, we'll keep. Play Coral. And they play 2 with lifelink. Ooh, that's pretty good. But Fenrir seems better. Play Fenrir and pass. Opponent plays Chocomog. And they swing. We'll trade. Oh, more land. Player chose a 5-5. Number 3. Opponent trades. Leon makes a knight. And gives her a nice flying on their turn. And if it flips, it buffs all their creatures. That's pretty good. Ooh, Chocobo. We'll swing. Play Diabeto. And we'll pass back. No removal. Taking out our Toad. We take 2. Unfortunately, on their turn, they can flip a Dion. Luckily, they only have 1 other creature. So they can't buff too much. We'll play Greeter. Finding nothing. Alright, swing for 7. Blocks. Oh, they're protected. We'll then play ball here and pass. Opponent plays vehicle. And a Chocomog. So now they flip Dion. And buff their whole board. We're in trouble. They swing for 3. We're desperate soul trade. It's not good. Get in for 4. Now they flip into a 5-5 flyer. Buffing these hoes. And they game flying. Oh, more land. Yep, they have us. So game 2 it is. Going against this swing pump and removal. Last game 2. Opening us go, we'll keep. Ooh, lightning. We'll start with Rydia and pass. Chocobo. How we play land. Discard Chocobo. Finding up the land. Play Fenrir. Dig for land. Discard that land. And oh, too many lands. Swing for 1 pass. Opponent has only planes. Removal nice. Put on our turn. Play lightning with a buff. And they'll pass. And now they play forest. They play Kina. That makes extra tokens. We draw a card. And little Chocobo nice. We'll swing for 4. Play Valthier. And Chocobo. And we'll pass opponent. Opponent makes a 2-2. Also making a frog. No, and removal. That's so racist. Why are things so difficult? We'll swing for 3. Opponent trades. We'll hold up removal and pass. Another equipment. So we'll make another frog. And risky we'll cycle. Fighting this little thing. We'll play lands. Land. And then we'll pass. They buff the board. And they swing. Block here. Ooh, airship nice. Daddy has a plan. We'll look up our balls. Swing for 5 in the air. Play airship. How much our opponent do about that? They swing out. We'll save no blocks and hope they don't have pump. That worked. Ooh, removal. Ooh. Daddy sees something good. Play Orasight. Take out theirs. We'll crew. Swing. Get an extra combat. Then we take game 2. So game 3 it is. Opening hand, I don't know. Seems a little poopy. We'll mull. And this is also poopy, but we'll keep. Oh, more land. They play the weenie creature. We'll send it to Jesus. They play their cat. Oh my gosh, more land. And we're about to get even more land. Opponent plays Chocomog. Passes. We draw lands. We'll see if they want to trade. No. Diabetes time. Fenrir makes it a 5-5. Oh, removal. Horrible, what a tragedy. Oh, so let's draw a card. Torgal, sure. We shall buff. Look for 3. Put out 2 things to pass. Opponent swings. We shall take it. And they're still missing forest. Ooh, removal. We'll give the bird flying. Swing like this. They take 4. And their turn they lose the bird. Now they have a forest. We take 2. They play Kina. But nothing else. Take out the Orasight. Ah, shoot, they protect it. Ooh, another. We'll take out the Orasight. Make a creature. Swing for 3. And re-equip there. Don't need close. Ooh, another Chocobo. We'll play land. We'll swing out. Oh, removal. They only block like this. They survive at 1. And another fat ass for us. Ooh, opponent concedes. Which means we're off to the finals. Wish us luck. Opening hand, no red. Save mole. This is much better, we'll keep. Ooh, Torgal. Opponent plays an equipment. We'll play Torgal. They swing for 2. And play Ash, that's good. Because it digs when she attacks. Ooh, Chocobo. Play Chocobo. Buff it. Play lightning. That's a 4-3. What's our opponent do about that? They put out their titties. Which tap something when they attack. And what, they attack with this? But we have a, first strike. We'll block. No, they buff. No. We'll have to win the hard way. Play type 2. And then pass. They play the lance they found last turn. That makes their titties bigger. They buff the princess. But then don't attack. Ooh, another Chocobo. What happens if we swing for 4? They take it. Play big boy and pass. They equip Ash. With a 5-3. Oh no, they find this. Giving something +2/+2 for each artifact. Oh my gosh. Play Rydia with a buff. Then play land. Discard and draw. Taking Toad, okay. We'll have to go on offense. Swing like this. pass. They block like this. Opponent goes down to 4. Pushing into and pass. And with life too low. We take him 1. Opponent goes super and removal, last game 2. Opponent goes okay, we'll keep. Opponent plays Zach Fair. Moon White. They play Castle Guard. Removal, nice. We'll play High Quest and pass. Opponent passes. Chocobo. Would they have counter? I think they probably would. So Zerp Deater as this feels. We'll play Greeter. Finding land. And no counter but removal. Opponent passes. And now we'll take the risk. Play Lightning. No, we'll removal. That's fine. Diabetes will save us. Opponent passes. And the Chocomog, nice. We'll play the 5 mana one. And then pass back. Opponent plays Red Land and passes. Ready, nice. Play Chocomog. Go for board. Play Iridia. We'll just go and draw. Fighting Bird. And because of that, we'll only swing with these. Because we want this to flip. Opponent system blocks. Play Little Chocobo and pass. Weapon Sender. Let's can pay 1 to equip. And Giot. King of Dwarves and also Big Booties. But now they're tapped out. Our side quest flips. We search for land. Tap up to our board. We'll discard. I think we should swing out here. Like this. Opponent blocks like that. We did it. We now have a 3-0. They said it couldn't be done, but we actually did it. We beat poor people. Even Michelle was excited to hear that. We also learned a lot about diabetes today. Boy, I'm sure glad I don't have diabetes. Okay, so I gotta run and take insulin for my diabetes. Why won't God cure my diabetes? You can let us know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you want to see more draft videos. Daddy had a nutload of fun drafting. And now the giveaway. All you have to do for a chance to win is to comment and be subscribed. The winners of these cards here will be announced in the next video. Winners will also receive one of Daddy's hand-painted deck boxes. Also available at decknight.com. And until next time, stay to be thick.